I did it. I officially did it. I launched melissaann.org and I'm like so ecstatic. I'm just like, I'm on cloud nine. Like I'm totally gonna go and change after this video because this is not winter attire right now here in Tennessee. But I'm just so excited because for so long, like I have done freelance, and if you're a multi-passionate entrepreneur, you will understand this struggle. But I have been struggling for the last like 7 years with wanting to do all the things and like being genuinely passionate and genuinely excited about all of these endeavors and not knowing where to begin or how to combine it all into one place. And then there's this side of the freelance world, entrepreneurial world, where it's like, oh, a jack of all trades is a master of none, like you're a piece of shit because you like to do all the things, essentially is what I'm told. That's probably not what they actually said, but in my head it was like, you can't get your life together because you can't just do one thing. What's wrong with you? Why can't you just be like the societal norms where we focus on one thing? And I couldn't do it. I was so passionate about helping people in so many different areas and like naturally just good at it. And like, that's like, I'm being completely humble in this, but just naturally good at so many different areas and being so passionate about so many different things that I struggled so bad for literally the last like 7 years because I was trying to swim upstream instead of just letting me be who I am and go about my entrepreneurial endeavors the way that I felt most aligned. If you are a multi-passionate entrepreneur, I'm mostly speaking to you and kind of being like, look, it's okay. It's okay to love multiple things. In fact, like I think it makes it beautiful that you have all these different passions. Like I'm talking to myself as well, because like how amazing is it to be a multifaceted human being? Like we as humans have multiple interests, so why can't we have multiple interests that can be combined? And maybe this is like my like non-diagnosed ADD ADHD self finding like with all of these different processes, but I'm so excited. I did it. I launched Melissa Ann. And it could not be more perfect because as I was working on this, like I have always had a fascination with lighthouses. And I decided like my first official post was, what is a beacon? And my like kind of catchphrase is like, allow me to be your beacon. And it's so beautiful, just like the way things align. The stars have aligned, the lights are shining. I don't know. Send help, please. Oh my Lanta. But yeah, I feel really good about this. I wanted to find a way to combine all of my loves into one place, and I realized it was getting so confusing because I like to talk to different people and like learn about their journeys in life, and getting to hop on podcasts or my vision of doing a TED Talk or doing a speaking engagement of some shape or form, and the complication of being like, well, you can find this at blah blah blah, and you can find this at blah blah blah, and also this project of mine can be found at blah blah blah. And I was like, there's got to be an easier way to do this where it can still make sense. And so that's where melissaann.org came together. That's where Melissa Ann, my brand, that is my name. So Melissa Ann is a compilation of just all of my passions in one place. I have mental health, I have nutrition, I have exercise, I have business, I have my travel and lifestyle. And what that means is, like, I have my coaching. I am here to be a beacon for others. I'm here to help you get that permission that you didn't know you needed to pursue that change of career or to live the lifestyle that you want while creating a healthier balance, whether that's like adding in exercises or changing up your nutrition and like having more substantial, healthier, nutrient-dense meals. I get to share the process of me writing a book and of failing, of like going after these different paths and realizing, you know what, like as much as I enjoyed that, that wasn't for me, and being okay with that. And I feel like there's so much that I get to add to the plate because I didn't settle for having one focus. I decided that I wanted to pursue all of my passions. I mean, not all of them, like I still want to be like a marine biologist, and I would love to like not have this fear of scuba diving masks and snorkeling masks, so I can like go and like swim and take like ocean videography and photography, but I'm not there yet. Maybe one day, maybe one of these days I will conquer the fear of claustrophobia that I didn't know I had. But that's for another day. Maybe I can talk to a marine biologist and like learn how to like not be so scared of the ocean. But like I love it. Like it's like I have like I have a love and affection for the ocean, but I'm also like, you're scary as fuck. Like I'm not gonna mess with you, okay? Like we good, okay? We're good. Like I got respect for you, ocean. I think you're beautiful and majestic, and you're also scary as you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Anywho, so melissaann.org. Like I'm just so excited. I cannot. I literally cannot. So I have my coaching, my one-on-one coaching, and my focus with the one-on-one coaching is it can be in any shape or form. It can be whether you are looking to make a lifestyle change in your diet, or you're looking to make a lifestyle change in just exercise, nutrition, and all of the things, but also just understanding that your whole health is important, and that comes with your financials. It comes with what you're doing for work. It comes with what your family dynamics are. And this is kind of where I struggled. Like I had my personal training cert and I had my health coaching. I'm like, something's missing. And I was like, because it's the whole picture. Like your health is your whole picture. Like I have struggled with depression and anxiety and grief and all of the things, and I can pinpoint different areas that have triggered that. Like I know without a shadow of a doubt that my financials, and whenever my financials are not where I need them to be, I sink into the heaviest, most scary depression I've ever experienced. And it kind of just all clicked for me that like I need to discuss these things. I need to share that like it isn't just going to the gym and eating well. Like it's taking care of yourself financially. It's getting yourself out of the holes that either you unintentionally got stuck in, or finding a way to just live, and it doesn't need to be cookie cutter. Like we are constantly told, you need to do this, you need to do that. Why aren't you working out enough? Why aren't you lifting weights? Why are you only doing cardio? You shouldn't be bike riding. You should also be doing this. Oh, have you thought about trying out this new diet? Like it's exhausting. Like me just like spouting that out was exhausting. And so I want to sit with my clients, and also just in the blog posts, like there's going to be free content as well. I already have it live once I publish this, this video. I will already have a handful of blog posts up and running, and then I'm going to make correlating YouTube videos and like clip those into like TikToks and Instagram and all the things. But I want to be able to showcase that like you don't have to be the status quo. You don't need to do societal standard things. If that is not what sparks joy, I didn't say that, that's not my trademark, but why? Like don't make yourself fit into the box that you weren't meant to fit into. And I'm preaching to the choir. Is that what I think I tried to say that quote another day. If you've watched any of my videos, you'll quickly learn that like I try to say quotes and then I just completely butcher it. But I finally got that one, preaching to the choir. That's what I wanted to say on another video, and I don't know where it was, but preaching to the choir here. We are not meant to fit into everyone else's boxes. Like we all have our own box. We all have our own path, our own passions, our own spark. And I don't want to see people dimming their spark and dimming their light, because we all have a purpose. And if we are just going with the status quo and being like, well, this is what society told me I need to do, so that's what I'm gonna do, then like we don't have this diverse career path. We don't have this diverse thing of books, and like it's so important that we follow our passions and we take care of our health so that we can be our own little spark of joy in someone's life. And that's kind of what my whole focus of the Melissa Ann is me being able to share like all of my passions. Like I love photography, I love videography, I love traveling, I love getting to experience places, I love mental health, I love psychology, I love nutrition and learning how to get your body moving and learning new exercises. Oh my gosh, I'm popping, man. I'm almost 30. I've been popping for a long time, but you know, whatever. But I just want to be able to showcase that like you can have all these passions and you can go after it, and it's okay if it doesn't look like the norm or making your own path, so to speak. And I plan to start showcasing more of my travels. Like I have literally hundreds of thousands of photos from all of the travels that I've done over the years that are just sitting on a hard drive. And like, that's sad. Like, and I have so many like fun stories to share from like me being stationed in Germany and traveling around Europe by myself, or all my snowboarding trips that I went on, or like when I did dirt biking in high school. Like I still want to be able to do like a motocross race, probably not like an actual one, but I want to be able to ride on a track. And just, I want to combine all of those things and just showcase that you can be multifaceted. And that makes it beautiful. Like that makes us as human beings beautiful because we have so many interests. And it allows us to grow this like-mindedness with others. And so if you are here, if you are on my channel, if you're watching me on my website or wherever you're watching, I'm just genuinely excited that you're here. And if you are struggling with finding your path, or redirecting yourself, or just figuring out what it is that you want to achieve in your life, or reaching certain goals, like wanting to be healthier, wanting to just feel more fulfilled, I would love to set up a free consultation, a complimentary call with me, and see like if I can help you, how I can help you, and in what areas you're struggling with that you could have success in with the help of others. And I have been on the struggle train. I have struggled with asking for help. It took me until like the last 2 years to start actually asking for help, and I'm still working on it. So I get you, like if you're over here and you're like, yeah, I don't really know how I feel about like asking somebody to help me, but like honestly, sometimes all you need is somebody to be like, hell fucking yes, hell fucking yes, and then go on your merry way and achieve the life that you have always wanted to have. As cliche as that sounds, but like, you know, again, like I said, like we are constantly bombarded with, you should do this, you should do this. And you know what, like screw that. Like make the money that you want to make, do the jobs that you want to do, have the hobbies that you want to do. It's so important for each of us to have our own experiences in this life, and life is so short. So like you shouldn't be anything else but yourself. So I guess that's kind of like the longer spiel of what Melissa Ann is and what I am and what I'm about. And I am looking forward to sharing more and going on this journey called life with you all. So with you all. Okay, I'm gonna end this before I continue to dig myself into a grave. But yeah, thank you for being here. I appreciate you. You are worthy, you are deserving, you are loved, and you are fabulous. Okay, bye. Bye, 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 bye. And most of all, I'd like to thank me. I'd like to thank me for believing in me. I'd like to thank me for, yeah. This is really distracting. We're gonna move that out of the way. Okay, how are we doing? Are we doing well? Can we see me? My hair. Oh yeah, that's real nice. Like, can I just like yank it out? Okay, here we go. I also don't want to like look naked. Not that I am, but like, what I do, what I do. I'm trying to keep my shirt up. I'm sorry, I'm gonna like keep touching my boobs. I should not be doing that. This is not OnlyFans, okay? I need to not say that either, because that's probably gonna get me in trouble. I said that I only sell fans. That's what I said. I don't even own a fan, actually. I don't have a fan at all. Anywho, I only have like 13 minutes, so I should probably not be rambling so much. I do not go by my last name because I mean, maybe if somebody wants to wife me up and I like your last name, like I'll go by your last name later on, but I felt it was easier. I'm like, this is my son. I'm single right now as I record this. If you're looking to share your last name, I'm accepting applications for a new last name. So if you want to hook a sister up, well, no, don't hook a sister up because that would be weird. I'm gonna stop now. I'm gonna stop while I'm not ahead. I'm just digging now. I'm like digging that, making it worse. So with that being said, why are you the way that you are, Melissa? Anyway.